Hello, Kevin Richards here again from Thomas All Things Automotive. I'm going to show you a 2014 Dodge Charger RT all-wheel drive with the all-wheel drive Sport Pack. Very popular car. We've had a number of these cars. They do not stay here long at all. Probably one of our fastest movers, and I can understand why. And if you listen closely to this video, I think you'll understand why too when we're all done. But first thing on the Sport Pack. Why is it the all-wheel drive Sport Pack? Well, that's because we got a black honeycomb grille. That is the first key that you got an all-wheel drive Sport Pack vehicle here. You also get high-intensity headlamps and fog lights down here at the bottom. Continue your way around here to the side, and this is the second giveaway of the all-wheel drive Sport Pack. Is the black inserted 5-spoke chrome wheel. Special wheel really sets this car off. It's on Hankook Optimo tires. These tires have about, probably about 30 seconds left. A lot of tread, resurfaced rotor, a nice thick brake pad. It's one thing we really do here at Thomas. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. We want to make sure that signed off by the technician that does the inspection, just so our customers know that we go over our vehicles, know the mechanical integrity of the car before they purchase it. Now you're looking in here at the front cockpit area from the passenger side view. You'll see two sport cloth covered bucket seats with a full floor console running back through the center of them. It's got a dark slate gray cloth interior with a dark slate gray carpeting. Very clean, free of any rips, tears, or odors. This car is excellent in shape. Another thing, if you look here on the door, you can see it has the upgraded Beats audio system. It's indicated by the Beats logo there on the side. It's actually a 9-speaker system with a built-in subwoofer. So another little nice thing to come along with this package is you can jam out in this car. Now we're looking at the rear of the vehicle, where you can see, again, you have a cloth slate gray covered seat. You have plenty of leg, hip, and shoulder room back there. You can safely transport 5 passengers. Again, free of any rips, tears, or odors back there as well. Again, we'll look back here at the rear tires just so you can see. Same flawless wheel, same Hankook tires, same tread depth, about 7/30 seconds. We'll just continue on as we work our way around to the back. RT gives you a nice body colored spoiler here. You can see the RT badging. You can see the all-wheel drive badging. You got dual exhaust with chrome tips coming out the back. We got a backup camera right here to let you see where you're going. So all kinds of nice features and options. I do not have the key with me. I popped the trunk to show you, but it's a spacious trunk. You got a 60/40 fold down rear seat, so you can haul larger cargo and fold the seats down if you need to. Definitely a nice large trunk. Go ahead and look here at the other wheel, just again to show you matching wheel and Hankook tire. We're gonna go ahead and open up the back, and I'll show you what it looks like from the rear seating area from the driver's side. And it's just like the passenger side, free of any rips or tears, nice and clean, like new vehicle, safely transport 5 passengers. Now we'll continue around to the front. And on the front here, as you can see, you have a power adjuster on the driver's seat on the front. Same as the passenger side. Nice clean interior, free of any rips or tears. Now the next part of this video, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to show you what it's like to be behind the wheel of this vehicle. Also want to kind of go over the controls and layouts. So if you purchase it, you'll have a heads up on how to operate and the systems that are included. We'll start here on the drawer where you'll find your power locks, your power windows, and your power mirror switch. Continue on into the inside. Show you the key. We got a push button start, so a proximity key. We actually have, we have 2 keys, which is good. And as you can see here, you also have remote start, power trunk release. So a couple of other nice little features that come with this vehicle. But since it is a proximity key, we're just going to put our foot on the brake. We're going to press the start button here, and the vehicle will fire up. You hear the roar of the Hemi engine and that factory dual exhaust. You can also look in here and see, let me turn down the radio a little bit. Don't want that Beats radio to jam too hard right now, but you can see the mileage. I believe can pick that up, 26,398 miles, just shy of 26.4. And the controls work like this. To the left is where you will find your headlamp switch. You do have an automatic setting for set it and forget it headlamp control. You also pull out for your fog lights, so you just turn them over and then you just pull it out. Your fog lights are on, you push it in, turn them off. Nice little switch setup there. And beside that is your dimmer switches, as you can see here, cluster and interior dimmer switches. And as you can see right now, it's letting you know we're in rear wheel drive mode, but you have a switch pod here to the left, stem switch, where your wiper washers are, your turn signals and your headlamp controls. To the left of the steering wheel is where you'll find your Bluetooth and your controls for your in-vehicle information system, where you can tailor just driver configurations based off your own preferences. To the right side over here is where you'll find your cruise control and how you can use it. And then we'll work our way over to the radio, where you'll see this is the big 8.4-inch touchscreen radio offered by Dodge. As you can see here, you have AM, FM, and satellite radio options. We are under the audio feature, so we can also go to the player feature, which is where we can, if you have something hooked up to the auxiliary input, you can play MP3 files. We'll work our way over the climate control, where you can see this vehicle has heated cloth seats. So that's kind of a nice feature. Also, this button will turn the screen off. Just touch it to turn it back on. Okay, so then we're going to work over to the dual climate. As you can see, you have dual climate control sliders here. So if you and your passenger have different temperature preferences, you can set that up. Also, another place there where you can hit your seats, your heated seats. You can pair a phone with the Bluetooth. Obviously, it's telling us we don't have one paired now. And then you have some different configurations, lights, door locks, some other driver settings and configurations under the settings tab. So we're just going to turn it back to audio there, and I'll turn that radio down again. And we'll work down here. As you can see, there's knobs and switches to essentially control everything I just showed you on the touch screen. So you know, if you prefer the button style, you can control them that way. Also, as you can see here, you have your park, reverse, neutral, and drive. You'll notice a little minus and plus here on the drive. If you put that down into drive, you may have noticed when I was on the steering wheel, and I'll go back, you have paddle shifters here. That is the upshift. The left side is the downshift. So once you have it down there in the drive section and you tap over to the sport mode, you can actually then shift with paddle shifters, which is a nice little feature. Here are your two large cup holders, and I'll open up the center console. So as you can see, there's your input for your audio and your USB, as well as a 12-volt power supply down in there. So all your connectivity right in the glove box there. Or excuse me, in the center console. One last thing I want to point out, as you can see, there's your universal home remote, where you can program your garage door openers. That's right there as well. So now you kind of have a layout of the inside of the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and let you listen and see this Hemi engine up close and personal. So we're going to go ahead and pop the hood, which is right there. Got two gas struts to hold the hood up. As you can see, 5.7-liter Hemi V8 engine. Produces over 340 horsepower. It's very fun and exhilarating to drive. This is where the true RT part of the RT comes out. There are RT and newer models that just have a 6-cylinder in it. It's not true RT if you don't have that Hemi V8. So as you can see, it's free of any rips or free of any exhaust leaks or fluid leaks. It also has a nice clean battery terminal, and all your options are there as far as little checks, things of that nature. Go ahead and shut the engine off now, quiet it down a little bit. And on the next part of this video, now you kind of have an idea of all the controls. I want to just go around on the condition of this car. You can expect some minor imperfections on any used vehicle. Like I say, I really prefer the 2014 RT because you do get that all-wheel drive Hemi option. But just go around this car and see if we can find any minor imperfections. I can tell you, as I went around the first time, I did not see a one. I think we have a pretty much flawless car here. Not a dent, not a scratch, not a ding. I'm going to look a little closer just to be sure, but I did not notice a thing. We got a little bit of surface dust there that's settled, but I do not believe we have one real flaw on the vehicle. I'm sorry, we do have one right there on the, didn't check the mirror out there, right there on the corner of the mirror we have a little scuff. It's primarily focused on the body here. I think on the body, as far as the panels, I think we're good to go. Do not see anything there. Trying to catch it in the right light here to see. There's a couple, I don't even think they're gonna show up. There's a couple little minor scuffs that can probably be bluffed out, but it's just from loading and unloading cargo. I don't even think the camera's gonna be able to pick that up. It's so minute. Continue your way around here to the side. Just knocking some dust off here, but looks very, very clean. Also want to say that this vehicle shows no sign of any prior paint work. All the body lines are straight clean. It's a one owner, has a clean Carfax. So this is really honestly about as new a condition as you could hope for out of a used vehicle. Nope, just some dust. So far I have not found, there is a very minor scuff there. It's not even into the base coat. There again, can probably be buffed out. This is just some lint. Actually, here on the front, what we have is we have some stone chips, and they've actually picked some lint up from our cloth that they used to wipe down this vehicle before the video. But all of this will wipe off. But there are some, really what it's from is from bugs, a little bit of bug corrosion there. But like I say, not into the base coat, just into the clear coat. If as you're panning across you see some white, they're just some fibers from the cloth they used to wipe this vehicle down. I'm actually just knocking off those fibers with my finger. So just has some couple little stone chips there in the front, couple little spots of bug corrosion there. But other than that, guys, really this is pretty much a perfect vehicle. Like I say, it's a 2014 and he has 26,000 miles. Get the combination of the all-wheel drive with the Hemi. Got the four-door sedan, so you can still haul the family. Really is a well-rounded vehicle to kind of satisfy all your needs, both in performance and utility. But one last thing I want to tell you before we close out this video. This vehicle does have remaining factory coverage from Chrysler under 336 comprehensive, as well as the 5-year 60 powertrain. And I really urge you to come down here. Like I say, we really don't keep these vehicles long, so I urge you to come down here and take this car for a ride. You'll really, really enjoy it. So a couple different ways to get a hold of us if you'd like to do so. You can reach out to us via the web, www.thomasata.com, or give us a ring at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin. I appreciate your time watching this video today. Have a great day.